Ladies and gentlemen, as your movie and TV columnist for a number of years, not only on the channel but for Brunswick News, I used to annually do a recap of the Oscars. But today it's a little bit different. I'm not going to recap the whole show. I think some of the movies that were recognized, although great, weren't the best of the year. Coda is a good movie, but obviously there were better movies out this year. But again, it becomes a popularity contest at the Oscars. There was many great moments at the show, seeing the Godfather reunion, Pulp Fiction. The hosts were great. But this bitch slap that Will Smith did on Chris Rock will probably go down as one of the most, not say bizarre, but mentally unhinged moments in entertainment history. Now, to my recollection, I don't remember, beside Kanye West, how many people used to rush the stage in an attempt to upstage either the winner or the presenter. Now, we know there's been incidents involving fights before and after the Oscars in relation to reaction to what was going on, but Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith has been taking a lot of jealousy and hatred in the press and social media for a number of years, because a lot of people feel that Will and Jada Pinkett Smith should not be reflecting the best of the black actors and actresses out there as a power couple. Now, Chris Rock, as you know, former Oscar host, Saturday Night Live, a well-known comedian, kind of a poor man's Dave Chappelle. To set it up what happened last night, Chris went on to was going to give Best Documentary, and because Summer of Soul obviously was a shoo-in to win, so it was going to be obviously a black presenter. What happened? He basically talked about Bardem and Penelope Cruz, and Cruz being nominated, but if she loses, Bardem can't win. He said, "I hope Will Smith is going to win." And he brought it over, talking about Will Smith's wife, Jada, who has alopecia, and she shaved her head to look at a new way to present herself for the public. Now, she said Chris Rock made a joke about a Demi Moore movie that a lot of people maybe have never heard of. It's called G.I. Jane, where Demi Moore, the big publicity in it, she shaved her head bald for the part. Basically, she was a soldier in an all-men group. And he said, "Oh, Jada, looking forward to G.I. Jane too." And Jada gave a scowl. Camera went back to Chris Rock, and then we see Will Smith go on stage. I'm thinking, hey, Will Smith is going to basically, this is a setup, he's going to basically say, let's go to give out the award, and he literally slap punches Chris Rock. Now, Will Smith's a big man, probably outweighed him by 30 pounds, and he's been suffering from, a lot of people are saying, mental stress over the last while. Struck Chris Rock, and Chris basically ad-libs said that this is the greatest moment in television history, which, yes and no, because they're going to be talking about this. The Timberlake, Janet Jackson nip showing has nothing compared to this. Now, he went on to present the documentary feature contenders. Obviously, Summer Soul more than deserving, but of course, later on, Will Smith wins the Best Actor Oscar, which I didn't think he deserved, although it was a great performance. Andrew Garfield obviously was the best actor in 2021, and Cumberbatch would have been more deserving, but Will Smith's had a great role, so neither here nor there. It's a popularity contest. I didn't have a vote. I would have voted for Andrew Garfield. But he went on a 13 to 15 minute rambling speech. He apologized, and he was saying about how Denzel told him, don't give in to the moment. But him going on stage and attacking, that's what it was. Attacking him physically. If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Now, Will Smith, obviously Chris Rock is in the wrong. Making fun of a woman is not right. But Chris Rock didn't deserve to be slapped in the face like that. That's like putting gasoline on a match to put it out. It's not going to end well. So what's going to happen to Chris Rock's career and Will Smith's career? Yet to be determined. A lot of people had no idea what G.I. Jane was. So from now on, I think every black person is either going to try to rent G.I. Jane or talk about it, because it's the most white movie that you've ever seen. And two black people in the midst of 1 billion people across the globe watching the Oscars are slapping each other around over a white woman's movie that wasn't that good, so that's ironic. But the best aspect of the Oscars last night was the reaction afterwards. This is the only thing similarity I can do is Vanessa Redgrave, when she won for Julia, where basically she didn't thank Hitler, but Kids in a Hall skit, she basically said the Zionist hoodlums. She didn't thank Hitler, but she didn't say, well, Hitler was not anyway, has to be seen. It's like she was thinking of herself before she was thinking of the people of the Holocaust, because saying I'm the only one can bring up against fascism and stuff like that. And I think it was Patty Chevesky? I think, yeah, that had the retort later on in the show. But anyway, if you win an award, I've won awards in the past. I was named Best Journalist in New Brunswick by Sport New Brunswick. Nobody came up on stage during my speech and slapped me across the face because that journalist thought they were a better reporter than me. No one. But what the people's going to have to do now is have assurances, sign a waiver from the crowd. If you don't like the person on stage, don't bum rush the stage and attack them. Now, again, 2022. We're in the midst of the Ukrainian war. Everybody's scared of World War III. Oil prices are through the roof. Inflation's through the roof. So that's what they give us at the Oscars as a highlight. They tried so hard in the Oscars last night to give memorable moments, and they were. Kevin Costner's speech, the Godfather reunion, seeing Coda win. As a visually impaired person, it's always beautiful when people with disabilities get recognized for their aspect to try to live a normal life as best they can. It was very important. And Billie Eilish had a great performance on that song. The Pixar influence, seeing Dune, our great director Villeneuve from Canada, recognized. But what I want people to do, if you have a chance, you haven't saw the show, watch it. It went over by 45 minutes. Watch the whole show. That's one of the best Oscar shows. Take out the Will Smith, Chris Rock situation, even the Pulp Fiction reunion. We finally get the mystery of the briefcase. Finally, I'm not going to give it away. But Kevin Costner's speech will go down as one of the greatest speeches ever about the importance of being in the dark in a theater and watching the creator, the director's vision. I was so touched by that because I had the same experience as a young child going to drive-ins and then the Paramount in Campbellton and the Capitol Theatre in Dalhousie, New Brunswick. But ladies and gentlemen, look at the video and you comment here. I'm not taking sides, right? I want to get your input on what you think caused all of this. Was it because of Chris Rock making fun of her past, or everybody making fun of Jada Pinkett Smith and Chris Rock, took the brute? Is Will Smith suffering from mental health issues? Possibly. Why would you try to beat somebody up on national television for one joke? Chris Rock didn't call her a slut or a whore or whatever you want to say. He said basically she looked like G.I. Jane. Mr. Clean joke, would he would have done that? I mean, comedy and parody should not lead to violence or murders or whatever. Good parody. What's going to happen? John Cleese is going to be attacked on stage now because he doesn't take sides? Anyway, if you like what we're doing here, we're movie and TV columns. Let us know with a like, comment, and subscribe. And by the way, if you don't like somebody on the stage getting an award, just eat your Jell-O and just ignore it. Or, put in your earbuds or whatever. You don't have to strike people you don't like. Ignore them. Don't hit them. Thanks for listening. Bye.